See, I love when that happens. Welcome, everyone. Welcome to Purple Lunar Rose Love and Astrology Night. I hope you guys can hear me now. Please forgive me. Yeah, I don't know. It's my thing. I like to start the lives with no sound, apparently. I just like to make sure that you guys are on your toes and that, you're paying attention, right? Like, um, yes, let me know now. Sound now? We have sound. Yay. All right, what about now? Do we have sound now? Yay. All right. Welcome, guys. Welcome, welcome. I know, right? Like, I don't we might as well just start the lives that way. I feel like I'm just making sure that you guys are paying attention, right? All right, guys, welcome to Love and Astrology Night. Excuse me for my, no sound food bar. It happens. I apparently do this very regularly. It is not Mercury retrograde, so we can't even blame that situation. But yes, guys, welcome in. We're going to go over all the January astrological transits. And then I'm going to read for the collective, and I will be offering some free and paid mini readings at the end. I do feel that the nodal lunar nodes transit on January 11th is going to be the most impactful astrological event that we will experience in the month of January. But I am going to touch on all of those hot dates, and we will talk about. Um, giveaway. We're doing a giveaway today, guys. So we've been doing a giveaway every Sunday night for the month of December. I mailed out some cards, some for those of you that won some tarot and oracle cards. They finally got sent out. The mailman did assure me that you will receive your packages the day before Christmas. So I know I definitely pushed it to last minute, but I hope he was truthful, and you guys do receive those the day before Christmas. Wouldn't that be super awesome, right? So yes, so let's get into it. January transits. I'm going to do a collective free and paid mini readings at the end. Everyone who participates, of course, we're going to put your name in the basket and we'll draw the winner at the end. Guys, you do have to be present in order to be the winner. And that's what I was going to say. Today, we're doing something pretty special. Hi, Jimmy, new follower over on Facebook. But today we're going to do a birth chart giveaway. So that's what we are participating for. If by chance you have already got your birth chart consultation from me, you can choose any other astrological consultation that I offer, or you can gift your birth chart reading to a friend, right? All right, guys, let's get into it. Let's start January transits. I'm so excited to finally start talking about 2025, right? So let's start. On the second, we're going to start out big right away, especially for those of us that are on this specific type of spiritual awakening journey. We like to call it the twin flame journey. I actually don't like calling it that. I'm not a big fan of the labels, but it is what it is, right? But January 2nd, we're going to start out pretty big because Vesta is going to enter Scorpio. And I know you guys are like, well, what is Vesta? What planet is that, Rosa? It's actually not a planet. Vesta is an asteroid, and this asteroid is a representation of your inner flame. So a lot of us like to use this asteroid in astrology to represent the twin flame journey, right? So starting out right out the gate, January 2nd as a hot date for those of you that mark your heart dates on your calendar, I would circle the second. So it's very empowering energy, especially for those of us, again, on this specific type of spiritual awakening journey. And I put thank goodness because we need all the help that we can get at this point, right? This is definitely Phoenix rising energy for everyone. Did you guys see my Phoenix rising on the video? How cool is that, right? But that's what it is. It's Phoenix rising energy for everyone, rising from the ashes type of energy. So it's like you've burnt everything from 2024 down to ashes, and this is the beginning of 2025. You're going to rise from those ashes. And the Phoenix, very, what's the word I'm looking for here? Um, Connected. I don't know, there should probably a better word, but connected to the twin flame journey. All right, so also on January 2nd, you're going to have Mars in Leo, opposition Pluto and Aquarius. All right, so we talked about Pluto and Capricorn forever, right? And then we got really excited when Pluto moved into Aquarius, and I was like, um, you know, um, the energy from Pluto has been really tough because it's end of an era, transformational type of energy. But as it moved into Aquarius, it's going to get a little lighter, right? So as Pluto starts to hit transit with all the other planets, the energy will be lighter. So here we are, January 2nd, 2025, making a liar out of me because the Pluto in Aquarius transit opposition Mars in Leo is definitely going to still seem like it has a little bit of 2024 energy. And although the Pluto energy is new, it's going to feel like the past 20 years because it's this. I don't know, it's really like dramatic and tempers could flare with this energy, but it's really all about unresolved issues that you may have from 2024 that are still lingering. So that's energy that you could experience on January 2nd. Mars in Leo, opposition Pluto in Aquarius. I promise that Pluto in Aquarius energy will start to get lighter as we move through 2020, 25, blah, 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 2025. But I do feel that this one is still going to be a particularly difficult transit. All right, so then we have January 3rd, Venus is going to enter Pisces. And you may feel like you are wearing those pink glasses again. You know what I'm talking about? What do they call them? The rose colored glasses. So you may feel like you're wearing those glasses again because this energy is very dreamy. And it's actually going to move in and out of this energy for the next several months because Venus retrograde begins on March 1st, guys. March 1st. I don't know if you guys remember the last Venus retrograde. It was June of 2023. If you guys don't remember, that's when I had my Kundalini activation. So at first, I was kind of nervous for the Venus retrograde for 2025, but now I don't know. I feel like I'm in a safer position or I don't know, firmer foundation. So it's like now I'm kind of excited to see what comes with this Venus retrograde, right? All right, so continuing on with our January transits, on January 4th, you're going to have the Sun in Capricorn, sextile Saturn in Pisces. So this is productive energy the very first weekend of 2025. It's going to be a great time to tackle New Year's resolutions. Guys, New Year's resolutions are going to feel much different January of 2025 than they did January of 2024. And let me tell you why. Because January of 2024, we had this Mercury retrograde energy. We were right in the middle of a Mercury retrograde, actually. So that's why that energy, Mercury retrograde is not fun for anybody, but it kind of slows everything down. Most retrogrades do, and it kind of made us feel like the new year hadn't really started, right? Like it was kind of that type of energy. Right now we are in. Okay, so today we're live streaming, and it's 12/22/24, right? And so right now Mercury retrograde has ended, but and it ended like what, a week ago now, right? I think it was the 15th on the full moon. But we're still in what they call the shadow periods. So how many of you feel like you're struggling to get in the Christmas spirit or like the holiday spirit? How many of you feel like, everybody's like, hey, Christmas is a week away. Are you ready? And you're like, maybe you bought the presents, maybe you prepared that way, but it's like emotionally, you don't really feel like it's that time of year, right? Again, that's going to be that shadow period of Mercury retrograde that's kind of lingering, right? So when the January 2025 comes and the New Year's come, that energy will be cleared out. And it's definitely going to be, Diana says, me. But it's definitely going to be this energy of like fast forward, let's go, like we normally feel on New Year's, right? All right, so January 6th is the next transit that stuck out to me. Mars retrograde is going to enter Cancer. And again, thank goodness, but sorta. And it's because we're going to move out of this angry and frustrated energy that some of us have been feeling. But we're going to go back to sitting with our feelings with Mars and Cancer. And Mars doesn't necessarily like Cancer so much, right? But I feel like it's going to be a time that we're really going to be able to address some like root of the issue type of problems. Also on the 6th, you have Mercury and Sagittarius, square Neptune and Pisces. So this is going to be an important day, guys. Circle the 6th as a hot date on your calendar for those of you on this very important type of awakening, right? Mercury and Sagittarius, square Neptune and Pisces. Wrong. Let's start with Mars retrograde entering Cancer. Mars retrograde entering Cancer on the 6th, hot date. So again, that's that energy where we feel we've been dealing with the anger and the frustration, but we're going back towards our feelings. And then on the same day, Mercury and Sagittarius is going to be square Neptune and Pisces. So it's going to cause us to feel um, like our tempers are rising. Don't argue with people on that day. Don't let other people win or like take your energy on the 6th, right? You cannot speak logic to illogical people. So just smile and move on, okay? January 6th. Moving on, January 8th, we have Mercury entering Capricorn. So your mind has been clearing now, right? And you're going to start to begin to strategize, really kind of plotting your way to the top type of energy for the next couple of weeks. I definitely recommend taking a notebook around with you, maybe just one of those little pocket sized ones you can fit in your pocket or your purse, opening your notes on your phone, right? And jotting down notes because you want to really make sure that you don't lose any insightful messages that you may receive in the next couple of weeks starting January 8th. It's going to be a time to plant seeds and get ready to bloom in big ways, right? All right, January 11th, another hot date you want to circle on your calendar, and that is going to be the lunar node transits. And what's happening with the lunar node? Okay, so because the nodes move backwards, the north node, which is like our uncomfortable zone, moves from Aries to Pisces. So get ready to like get right with God type of energy. Some of us have already started, right? And the south node is going to move from Libra to Virgo. So the south node is what we're leaving behind. Virgo is that over analytical energy, right? Like over analyzing things. So now you can really just um stop beating yourself up, right? Like stop beating yourself up. Most of us have really closed out like long-term karmic relationships, especially because of, the Pluto transit, but also because, the South Node was in Libra. But it is that energy of stop beating yourself up. You've moved on from that. And here's something I'm learning this week. Like, here's my lesson this week. Ready? You can't throw my past at me as long as my past isn't my present. So write that down, guys. Keep that in mind. You can't throw my past at me as long as my past isn't my present. But yeah, like we are definitely done with the crappy relationships. Been there, done that type of energy. We lived, we learned, and we moved on. On the 12th, another hot date, Mars in Cancer, trine Neptune in Pisces. So here we go. This energy is very vibrant and romantic. It's a perfect day for putting yourself out there. You can use this energy to help you get out of your comfort zone. And then on the 13th, we have the Sun in Capricorn trine Uranus in Taurus. So this is strong work ethic and creative flair energy. And this will help us find solutions to any problems that have been keeping us from being able to move forward. All right. Also on the 13th, of course, we have the full moon in Cancer. This is going to be the first full moon of 2025. So again, get ready to tie up any loose ends from 2024. Slow and steady resolve energy and self-care is going to be very important. Circle the 13th as a hot date for those of you on this very specific type of awakening journey. On the 14th, we have Venus in Pisces, square Jupiter and Gemini. This is happy go lucky energy. You're actually going to see this energy throughout 2025. Thank goodness, because we need it. But you probably won't get much work done on the 14th. Try not to take anything too serious on that day. It's very lighthearted energy. On the 15th, you have Sun in Capricorn, opposition Mars in Cancer. So this is a competitive aspect that may get a little rough on this day, okay, on the 15th. I don't think I actually circled this one or put it on your hot date list on your screen, but go ahead and circle this 15th because I feel like that could also be like a top peak type of day. So Sun in Capricorn, opposition Mars in Cancer. Try not to be ruthless. Try not to be ruthless because this energy could definitely come back to you or come back at you. On the 17th, we have the Sun in Capricorn, sextile Neptune and Pisces. You want to prepare to lend a hand. It definitely takes a village type of energy here. You want to volunteer, advocate. It's a time to strengthen your community. On the 18th, we have Venus in Pisces, conjunct Saturn in Pisces. So you want to respect your own boundaries on this day. That's going to be really important. And I feel like I didn't see enough other like astrologers talking about that specific energy on that day. You want to spend the day with someone special, but someone that you have mutual respect with. That's going to be really important on the 18th. Also on the 18th, you have Mercury in Capricorn, sextile Saturn in Pisces. So use the extra productive energy to get work done on a very important project. On the 19th, Mercury in Capricorn, sextile Venus in Pisces, a day to get things off your chest. Mercury in Capricorn, sextile Venus in Pisces. These are going to be deep conversations about your future, especially with someone special. Also on the 19th, and yes, guys, please circle the 19th as a hot date. Sun enters Aquarius, so get ready to do things differently, right? That's what's happening. So a lot of changes here. Some of you may have already kind of started experiencing what people are calling weird energy, but I feel like some of us are gonna be using the word weird more often than we're used to. On the 21st, the next hot date you can circle on your calendar, Sun in Aquarius conjunct Pluto in Aquarius. So this is fly your freak flag type of day here. And you want to make a wish on this day because it definitely could come true. On the 23rd, we have Mars in Cancer. It's going to be sextile Uranus and Taurus. This is another lucky day. So good things are going to come naturally, and you don't want to be pushy on January 23rd. Also on the 23rd, we have Mercury in Capricorn, opposition Mars in Cancer. So be cautious of your words today. Something petty could definitely turn into an all-out war. On the 23rd, January 23rd, express your anger in healthy ways and don't say something that you're going to regret later. On January 25th, we have Venus and Pisces trying Mars in Cancer. This is friendly and charming energy. Perfect day for enjoying some light-hearted flirting. I know, I said it. On the 26th, Mercury and Capricorn sextile Neptune and Pisces. So I feel like this is going to be the day that you feel this big boost of creative energy, and you want to don't try to cause any resistance to that creativeness. You want to just let that creativity flow. Also, on the 26th, we have Venus in Pisces, sextile Uranus in Taurus. This is rebel with a heart of gold aspect. You could find yourself breaking the rules for a good cause, January 26th. On January 27th, we have Mercury entering Aquarius. So visions could become a little loftier here as you start to contemplate how we can make the world a better place. This is strong humanitarian energy. On the 28th, we have Mercury in Aquarius, conjunct Pluto in Aquarius. So nothing but blue skies ahead. So remember, I was just talking about that Pluto and Aquarius energy. This is where it becomes much more helpful, much more lighthearted. So nothing but blue skies ahead. Take some time to reflect on the path that you're on and your end goals. On the 29th, those of you on the journey with me can circle the 29th as a hot date. Welcome, Miss L. So this is new moon in Aquarius day. This is going to be the first new moon of 2025. This is about building a strong network to support your growth. That's what's going to be important with the new moon in Aquarius on January 29th. Also on the 29th, guys, it's the Lunar New Year. So this is the year of the snake. It's actually called the wood snake. And it's about trusting your intuition, staying optimistic, and embracing positivity. All right, almost to the end. You guys still with me? On January 30th, we have Uranus going direct in Taurus. Guys, if I didn't say that the nodes were the number one impact for the month of January, astrological wise, I would choose Uranus going direct because Uranus retrograde has been very challenging for most of us. But this is definitely a year that is promising big changes, especially because Uranus is going direct in the sign of Taurus. So you want to plant seeds and establish strong roots. Don't let your stubbornness hold you back on January 30th. Also on the 30th, we have the Sun in Aquarius trying Jupiter in Gemini. Again, another lucky day. You guys are going to hear me saying that a lot as we move through 2025. And again, thank goodness, because we need it. But sharing ideas on this day, January 30th, sharing ideas with others could change your life. You want to create a roadmap on how you want the rest of 2025 to go. So that way you can start to begin to manifest it, right? All right, guys, those are your January transits, your hot dates. I hope all that information was helpful. I'm going to do a collective read in just a moment. I just realized I forgot something. All right. Thank you for waiting so patiently. We have a list going already. Thank you guys for participating. I'm so excited. Again, guys, I'm doing the giveaway for the birth chart interpretation. That's a $60 value in my Etsy shop. If you already have a birth chart interpretation and you happen to win tonight, because I know many of you do, you can choose any of the other astrological consultations in my Etsy shop or over on my personal website, or you can gift your birth chart reading. All right. And if you participate tonight, I'm going to write your name on a piece of paper because I can't find my Post-its. I'm running out of the green ones, and I know I had another box somewhere, but I don't know. I stuck it in one of those don't lose it Rosa places, and yeah. But first, let's do the collective. And guys, we will draw the winner at the end of the live. All right, how's everybody feeling? There's a lot of information at first, I know. Diana, Sandra, does it let you ladies pin comments over on YouTube? Does it let you guys do that? I seen someone else doing it. Mm, did it pin it? I think it did. Sweet. How is picture? Picture's okay, guys. Sound is okay. I have a feeling that the holidays are gonna get in the way of my um internet manifestations, right? All right, let's start masculine energy first. So I'm going to look at masculine energy, feminine energy. I'll look at the bridging energy, which is our current spiritual lesson. It's what's currently bridging you together. I'll look at masculine's thoughts, feelings, and higher self lesson. Same for feminine. We may pull some messages tonight. I don't see why not. And then I will close it out with some guidance before we get to those readings. Ladies, let's top it off at 11. 11 on the free list. And then when we get through them, if we get through them quick enough, we can always, add to them. All right, I am using the Heal Yourself reading cards because that is what we are all doing. We have the hole in the soul coming out for the masculine. They're longing for something. Don't get it twisted, feminines. It may not necessarily be for the divine feminine. I mean, it could be. We'll clarify, but there's this energy of longing, missing something or someone, feeling like this hollowness. There could be some heart chakra activation. That's a tough one. All right, let's look at feminine energy. We have procrastination. I just got a little bit of a message for feminines. So for those of you that resonate more with the divine feminine energy, so divine masculine, okay, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter who's going through something. Um, it's collective energy. So let's just say, for example, divine masculine is going through something that is emotional. They're feeling their feels, right? That's that Mars and Cancer energy. Have mercy. But you know what I'm trying to say? Like, it's that and that's another thing. It's like masculine doesn't like to feel their feelings, right? It's not an energy that they want to sit in. What I'm trying to get out here, and for some reason I'm stumbling over my words, it's when we do the work consistently, um, not only do we heal ourselves, not only does it help heal counterpart energy, but it also heals the collective. So, divine feminine, there's something you're procrastinating. For me, it's being consistent, that has to do with your healing. And it's almost like a cry for help energy, because it's like, I need you to do the work. And not because like divine masculine isn't doing the work or doesn't want to do the work that it takes to heal, But just because maybe they feel so low or so without something. I seen the dreams card. It was in reverse. I was flipping it back around. The masculine is 36 and the feminine is number 8. I got another. So the infinity is like forever. So for feminines, if you're starting healing practices, they are forever. They're not just until you feel better. All right. Bridging energy, we have the beauty card coming out. We have the home card coming out. We do have sadness on the bottom. So there's this energy of seeing something, seeing the beauty of a situation. I'm also getting like, what's that energy? Like when you don't miss something until it's gone. Again, this does not necessarily have to do with each other. Like divine masculine could have recently lost something that they feel filled them in some way. And it's like now they feel empty. And divine feminine, this is going to be about like procrastination of your healing journey. It's not even just that, it's about being consistent in that journey. So seeing the beauty of a situation, missing something that is no longer there. And I know it's not there anymore because the home card talks about how this lady moves all her furniture around and she like rearranges all her pictures because she is trying to like recreate a happier time. So she experienced a happier time at one point, and it's like now something's happened and she's trying to get that back. So the beauty card, like seeing the beauty of that situation, it's like you're missing something that's no longer there. And it's both sides. The sadness is on the bottom. So I couldn't decide between Llewellyn and the light seers. I'm sorry, Sweet Twilight. Tarot the Sweet Twilight. But I feel like since the energy feels heavy, we'll go with Tarot of the Sweet Twilight. All right, so we have Ace of Swords coming out for Divine Masculine, Hole in the Soul. This is going to have something to do with clarity, understanding, communication. We have the Three of Wands. It's about taking action towards your future, but in Tarot of the Sweet Twilight, there's so many options. You're not sure which options, and you may be looking back at the past, Divine Masculine, instead of looking at what's coming forward. The moon is here. There could be an illusion. That's going to be the fear, the emotional, overwhelming emotion that I was feeling. Um, there could be an idea that there is no forward motion or there is no forward step, which is, clearly not true. But it's like that's how you feel. Something's happened to Divine Masculine that makes them feel like they've lost something and they're not sure and it's not about like there's not a forward step or an action to take. It's none of them look appealing, or none of them look like they would be beneficial or work or something like that. The Chariot is ride or die partner. There's this like none of them are your ride or die partner. Again, not necessarily about divine feminine. Could have something to do with the Cancer energy we see in the Chariot and the Moon. All right, let's look at the divine feminine energy. Of course, the Death card comes out. Scorpio energy comes out. Shadow work. Ooh, divine feminine, shadow work. I don't know why I giggle like it's not me. um, so I'm not necessarily a fan. I feel like I get so far into my shadow work, and I'm like, yeah, I'm good with that. It's fine. Work on that later. Um, but you could be procrastinating. It's going to be your darker energy. So it's going to be like the things that are slowing you down the most. The things you kind of try to, bury and under the rug type of situation, right? You could definitely be dealing with a Scorpio. You could be trying to completely release something. It could be a person. It could even just be like a belief system. But it's like you are still divine feminine. Like there's still some lingering something from the past that needs to be completely released. That could be what you're procrastinating as well. We have Ace of Wands, fate, destiny, new passionate action. You're standing still. Ten of Swords is here. Ten of Swords is a completion to a painful life cycle. You're still holding on to something that is painful. I know this is so true for me. Like, I just have such a hard time letting this thing go because I I don't know. I feel like I don't know. I don't want to be wrong. You know what I mean? Like, I don't want to be wrong about this thing. I invested so much time into this situation, and it's like, I just don't want to be wrong about it. I mean, it's clear, it's so clear that I am, but it's like, I'm still, like there's this fraction or fractional of little minuscule hope, right? That's what needs to be let go because that's what's holding us back from being able to do what needs to be done in our own healing journey and could be needed at this time from divine masculine. I'm just saying, especially if you're dealing with a Scorpio. All right, so let's look at the beauty and the home card. This is the bridging energy. It definitely gave this energy of missing something once it's gone. Could have something to do with a home situation. So we have the Nine of Cups, Nine of Chalices coming out. We have Judgment, Scorpio energy again, but coming out in reverse, hearing your calling. And we have the Two of Cups, Two of Cups. The Two of Cups is healing a love situation. Um, Divine wishes being granted, Nine of Cups coming out for bridging energy means that divine masculine and divine feminine could have called, asked for something, manifested something, and it could have taken a long time for it to arrive. They maybe had this energy of like didn't see it coming, not hearing the calling, something like that. I think the idea of the manifestation could have been blocking being able to hear your calling, following your purpose, something like that. But something about that is healing because we have the Two of Chalices, which in the Tarot of the Sweet Twilight is about healing a romantic situation, a love situation, a heart situation. On the bottom, we have the Empress. The Empress is normally a clue card for many for divine feminine. I'm definitely getting a strong like calling for divine feminine. All right, let's use the Yin Yang Oracle. And let's start with the masculine, head, heart, higher self. So shadow side, moon, the dark night. So all of that confirms. We see the dark night. We see the longing card. We see the moon card, the moon card. So big confirmation that divine masculine, especially in their thoughts, are really in this lower vibrational place. Definitely could feel like they are being pulled back into dark night of the soul for whatever reason. It's going to have something to do with the shadow side because that's what divine feminine has been procrastinating on. And that's why working on your shadow work is going to help divine masculine. Do you guys see the confirmations? Like, have mercy. All right, y'all, I gotta go. I gotta go work on my stuff. I'm just kidding. We do, though. We do. Seriously. Just face the things, rip the rug out. All right, let's look at divine masculine feelings. We have guilt and sabotage. And there's a divine masculine out there somewhere sitting completely naked, maybe in the shower, in the bottom of a tub, in the bathroom, on the floor. I don't know, but completely naked, maybe wearing nothing but their underwear. I don't know, but feeling guilty, feeling like they sabotage themselves. This could be a message through the heart space from divine masculine to divine feminine. It could even be a message from divine feminine to divine masculine. I really won't know until we get there, but somebody's naked, like somebody's sitting completely just unclothed, raw. It's giving us very raw feeling. I felt that one in the gut. All right, let's look at the higher self lesson for divine masculine. We have lack and doubts. Again, something about the picture on the card. I don't know if you guys can see it, but like he's wearing this hoodie. Just put the card down. Maybe you can see it if I put it down. It's so interesting because it's giving who's the guy? You know, the guy that's in the news. Oh my gosh, for the health news situation. I'm sure you guys know what I'm talking about. If you don't, it's totally fine. But there was a picture that they released of the guy, and he was wearing this hoodie, and you could only see like this like the side profile of his face and the side profile of this person's face. And how many of you guys, how many of you guys read tarot and oracle? How many of you guys see your twin in the cards? Like this person's like bridge of their nose, the mustache, the beard, the lips, it's like eerily, you know what I'm saying? Um, but anyway, there's this energy higher self lesson is something, the lesson's gonna have something to do with lack energy. It's gonna have something to do with self-doubt energy. It's like not knowing yourself. You're looking down. If I'm talking to divine masculine, you're not confident in yourself at the moment. It's like you're looking down. Right now, you're going through some healing, right? And in order for you to regain that confidence, you need to start looking up. Divine masculine has definitely taken a beating. And it's interesting to me because as divine feminine, it's like we are so quick to jump down divine masculine's throat. Like we're so quick to judge and call names, and just when our expectations are not met, right? And we get so angry. And these divine masculine energies, they just take on all of this anger that's thrown at them, all of the sometimes even hatred. I don't think you can hate your twin, but I mean, sometimes it feels that way. We're human. Like we're human and nobody is perfect. We're human. And our soul came down here to experience a human experience. Have some compassion for divine masculine is clearly the message. All right, let's do divine feminine. Thoughts, feelings, higher self lesson. So thoughts, we have growth in summer. So divine feminine, you could have some plans for summer. Something could have happened this past summer that has brought on immense growth. That could be what is in your mind at this time. But I think it's more about having goals. This is like summer 2025. It's like I want to be in this position at this time. We have masculine energy in the heart space. That's going to be confirmation that that is the masculine. And it's going to be confirmation, divine feminine, that you feel this energy just like I felt it. And it feels like a rock sitting in the center of my gut. Again, with the head down and the hoodie. All right, higher self lesson for divine feminine. It was in reverse, release, surrender, and purge. Again, I feel like you're holding on to something, and whatever it is you're holding on to, I don't necessarily think it's divine masculine. And I think that there's something you need to purge or surrender. And I know we don't like hearing this, but I mean, I think it's very possible that someone's procrastination or lack of dedication and commitment could be, it's not causing anything, but it's not helping anything either, I guess is the message. All right, so I was going to do some of the nicer messages, but I mean, we're in it now. So let's look at the OGs. I'm going to try to do 3 from divine masculine to divine feminine. For those of you that are new, the OGs are message cards that I made. And they did come from most of them. Most of them came from my own journey. There were a few strong collectives messages that I picked up doing your personal readings that I added, but for the most part, these are all from my own journey. I need to add more or make more, but I don't know. I'm on this journey too, guys. It's hard sometimes. It's tough. All right, let's go divine masculine to divine feminine. Again, these can be 3D messages. These can be 5D messages. These can be higher self messages. So 3D messages, something they want to say to you but can't for whatever reason. Something that they have said to you already, so it's confirmation. 5D message is like things you hear in your dreams, things that you talk about in the 5D. Higher self message could be their higher self sending your higher self a message. We got to agree to disagree. We are meant to be each other's peace. It was in reverse. I think this year will be one of the best in a long time. Divine masculine could have some goal, something that they're looking forward to. This was about a wrestling season. It was about like an entire season. There's definitely some disagreement when it comes to the peace energy. That's probably why we got to agree to disagree. All right, let's do 3 from divine feminine to divine masculine, same thing. 3D, 5D, and higher self messages. I feel like those are all, I think these two for sure are 3D messages. This could be something they've actually said. We got to agree to disagree. Meant to be each other's peace could be something I want to say, but I haven't said. I think this year will be the one of the best in a long time, could be higher self message. All right, divine feminine to divine masculine. I doubt myself comes out. I'm trying to send you a message in your dreams in reverse. Divine feminine, you could have blocked, cut off communication. I never was interested in fighting, also in reverse. I think this is higher self message. I've definitely been getting the message that I'm not supposed to be fighting with anyone. I'm trying to send you a message in your dreams in reverse. Again, could be like, it was in reverse. I get this energy like you could have blocked, cut off communication. You could be doubting something, the journey, the counterpart. On the bottom, we are both where we're supposed to be, and it is upside right. All right, let's pull some guidance and then we'll start those readings. So I'm using The Sacred Traveler by Denise Lynn. I like using these cards because Denise Lynn created these and she says, the Sacred Traveler is your higher self. So I'm asking your higher self for guidance with this situation, overcoming obstacles. You can overcome anything. Not only can you overcome anything, but whatever you are overcoming, it's like you're the only one that can do it. Embracing enthusiasm, shout to the heavens with happiness. There is this energy of saying something out loud. This could have something to do with prayer. Great adventure. Take a risk and venture forward. Last card, reaching your destination. Your light is shining brightly. All right. That's going to be your collective, guys. I'm going to leave it right there. I hope that reading was helpful. If it was, guys, tap that like button for me. I'm going to clean up. I'm going to show you guys what we're doing tonight. And I'm going to get my little bowl out and my papers ready so we can start our giveaway. Scorpio energy, Cancer, and Pisces energy strongly in the collective. I'm just getting my little papers ready to write your names on. Do we have 11 people on our list? I haven't even looked yet. I need to make the list. Or I need to copy. I need to copy y'all's list. I'm definitely going to recommend the nodes. All right. List. All right, Sherry on YouTube, lunar nodes, Vanessa on Facebook, lunar nodes, Sandra, YouTube, lunar nodes, Michelle on Facebook, lunar nodes. Michelle, I love you so very much. And I appreciate you so very much every day. Diana, YouTube, nodes, dream seeker, YouTube, lunar, node, Jenna on YouTube. Oh, I need to open my Twitch real quick, guys. Hold on just a second. I went and checked Twitch the other day because they're so quiet all the time. And there was comments that are not coming through on the restream. So I'm going to open my Twitch. Just to make sure. Welcome, anybody watching. So I can't see the comments in Twitch. So if anybody wants to get a free reading, please let me know. One of these days, guys, I'm gonna have like a whole staff. A whole staff, and there'll be like one person in charge of each platform. And everybody will be covered all the time. Diana says, I think we all want the nodes. Yes. Miss Al, did Miss Al get on there? All right, let me clear this. And let me clear. Oh, I guess that's it. Is that it? Yes. All right. Picture still okay? Trying to decide which card I want to use for the lunar nodes. All right, let's use the soul's journey. I do got some tarot in case I feel like I want to clarify. And let's do the first ticket. Is Sherry on YouTube? Sherry on YouTube, say hi to me in the comments. And remember, guys, if you've already received a birth chart interpretation, you can pick any of the other astrological consultations in my Etsy shop or our PLR website. And you can gift it to someone if you would like. All right, Sherry. Somebody said, I can't see my name when you say you're clicking my name. Guys, make sure you have full screen. Full screen. I know that we're doing this vertical thing for December so that I can check out the analytics. Um, but it still gets bigger. There's still a full screen button. All right, so here is Sherry's name going in our little bucket. All right. Sherry, the energy I'm looking at first is North Node. So North Node moving from Aries to Pisces. Everyone has been, um, I wouldn't say becoming more selfish, but just putting yourself first more so than before. Learning that you have to replenish your cup, right? So as it moves into Pisces, this is going to be about, um, Pisces is the 12th house, the house of surrender, and the house of spirit. We have gratitude. I'm thankful for this life and the opportunity that it presents. Sherry, how easy, um, okay, let's not do it that way. I'm going to use myself as an example. Um, I struggle to find the, that's not true either. Okay. Oh, y'all, live tarot. Okay, here we go. I got it. In a relationship, I tend to, and this has been brought to my attention, so I'm just saying it's true. Uh, I tend to remember the bad times more than the good times. Does that sound like something you maybe do, Sherry? So it's like it's harder for you, and here in your defense, in my defense, right? It's because there's so many the harder times. Example, relationship was way more than the good times, right? So like, of course, but regardless, anyway. That's just a little Rosa smart ass having to sneak in there. But it is giving this energy that you're uncomfortable, and not uncomfortable, but it's like it's not your comfort zone for you to be in gratitude. And I know we don't want to hear that because we're like, oh no, I'm grateful. I'm grateful every day. I wake up, I'm grateful, I'm, whatever. Okay, no, but it's more. It's more than that. It's being able to um only focus and only put your attention on the positive things. The idea is, now I haven't been able to do this myself, Sherry, so I'm not by no means like trying to be like whatever. But the idea is, Sherry, that let's say, example, let's use the relationship again. If you're in a relationship where you have 5 good memories in a year's time, and then you have 25 piss poor memories in a year's time, the theory is if you focus on only the positive memories, you will draw and attract more positive things to make memories out of in your relationship, right? That is the theory. That is the idea. So, Sherry, North Node moving into Pisces is going to help you with gratitude. It's going to help you find a more positive situation, and then just keep your focus on those situations. All right, South Node. So, South Node just went from Libra, or is going on the 11th, guys, from Libra to Virgo, because the nodes move backwards, guys. So Libra to Virgo. So Libra is relationships. It's 7th house relationships. So we all just closed out some shitty relationships, right? And I mean, like final chapter, close the book, write a new book, all of it, right? And the reason I can tell you that they were karmic and shitty relationships is because Pluto just left Capricorn and moved into Aquarius at the same time that the South Node was in Libra and now moving into Virgo, right? So what's going to happen with the South Node in Libra is you're going to, for especially those of us that, beat ourselves up internally all the time, right? Like if you're too hard on yourself, or you put yourself down, or you talk hard to yourself, stuff like that's gonna stop. That shit's done. And it's because Virgo is that over analytical energy. We're all very comfortable with being hard on ourselves. Like that's just something we're used to. And that's what the South Node in Virgo is going to help us break free from, right? So let's see how South Node helps Sherry. We have the Fear card. I realize that I'm testing my resolve to live in the energy of love. So this is going to be if you overanalyze due to fear, if you're scared, like I gotta have plan A, plan B, plan C because my faith isn't strong enough and my fear overcomes my faith, right? That's what's going to be happening with South Node in Virgo for you. All right, let's look at some challenges. Some challenges that Sherry may face. We have denial. I acknowledge my fear. Look at that, big confirmation, but I replace it with insight and awareness. So being more aware of how your fear is holding you back could definitely be a challenge that you may face as the nodes make this change. All right, now I'm going to look at spiritual support, and I want to use the Angel Inspiration Oracle. So this is spiritual support for January. This is spiritual support for the nodal transit. This is spiritual support for the 2.5 years the nodes will be in these signs. Sherry, you have universal heart. It's the twin flame. It's number 24. It's unconditional love. Compassion is on the bottom. Embrace change as well. I feel like that's definitely going to be guidance for everyone. All right, higher self guidance. Again, I'm going to use the Sacred Traveler. So we're asking your higher self. Desert passage. Trust that there is a divine plan. Faraway places on the bottom. Get ready for new horizons. All right, Sherry, I'm going to leave that right there. I hope that reading was helpful. Vanessa on Facebook is next. All right, Vanessa, say hi to me in the comments. Thank you, Sherry. Dream Sequence says, I need to face the truth head on. No sugarcoating. I must have real honesty with myself, and I fully understand where I stand. I totally agree with that. I feel the same. Vanessa, it is your turn. Say hi to me in the comments. All right, just in case, Sandra is going to be after Vanessa. Drinking old coffee, y'all. I forgot to make my tea. I know, right? I see it. All right, Sandra, I have yours. All right, Vanessa, let's get Vanessa's name on the ticket. Vanessa, have you won a giveaway yet? Vanessa's having a wine. I'm gonna tell y'all something. So I don't drink anymore, but I'm in Illinois, so don't judge. I'm in Illinois. It's legal here, okay? But my brother-in-law got me this THC beverage, and normally the gummies and stuff like that don't really like, I don't know, don't really do too much to me. But this juice, this drink, it's got like serving ounces on the side. Like I can only drink 1 ounce, one serving thing at a time. And it gives you this weird feeling like I don't know, like you're kind of like you're drinking, you know what I'm saying? It kind of has that lightness, like floaty type of feeling. I seen an ad on TikTok where somebody was like, I don't drink, but when I hang out with my friends, I want to, have a good time and I want to relax and whatever. So she puts it in her non-alcoholic drink, right? And I was like, oh my gosh, what a good idea. But I didn't think about getting it. He just happened to bring it home and I was like, oh my gosh, I gotta try it. Y'all, it's the best thing about an hour before bed. Vanessa, I don't think you have. I don't think you've won anything. And I think I've done your birth chart. Um, yeah. I was just gonna put a little extra, you know, on there. Miss L need moonshine. No, no, I'm not necessarily. I don't think I could drink moonshine. I haven't drank in so long that I think if I tried to drink moonshine, guys, please don't send private chats tonight. Like I'm totally not gonna open it. But I feel like if I try to drink moonshine right now, um, yeah, like I just wouldn't be. I wouldn't be able to handle it. I can't handle my liquor anymore. Guys, no private chats. Everything is live in the chat box, regular chat. Yeah. All right, Vanessa. So keep in mind what I said about North Node, South Nodes. Let's pull your North Node card out. How is North Node transit going to affect Vanessa? We have the surrender card. I can release my need to control. Look at you, leaving it up to God. That's hard for you, right? Okay, so I got the message. I'm not like, again, not being judgy. I heard that's hard for you. So I feel like most of the time you think you're surrendering or you think that you're leaving something to God, but then you do a little more of something or a little more manipulating or a little more maneuvering something, so that you can like for sure be what you want it to be, something like that. You're definitely going to have to completely surrender, completely leave it to God. It's like you're going to lay it down at his feet and you're going to walk away from whatever this situation is about. All right, now let's look at the South Node. We have growth. I want to expand my consciousness and my awareness. So that's coming up. The awareness is coming up a lot for us, right? And it's interesting because, Aquarius, an air sign, it is this energy of more awareness. I do feel like you're going to leave behind any stagnant energy that's holding you down. And Vanessa, it's going to be something again that you feel comfortable in, right? Because it's South Node energy. All right, let's look at what challenges you may experience with the North Node in Pisces and the South Node in Virgo. We have empathy. I'm open to seeing both sides of the situation. So maybe you struggle with your empathy. Maybe you struggle to see both sides. Um, on the bottom, we have guilt. I release any beliefs that no longer assist my soul's growth. Okay, I don't think it's about you seeing both sides of any situation. I think, again, it's with that South Node moving into Virgo, you're going to be someone who's really hard on yourself. So you're going to stop beating yourself up, right? So that could be the challenges that you've been experiencing. And it may be hard for you to stop doing that as you move forward, right? All right, let's get some spiritual guidance for Vanessa. Source, right, right. Whatever label, we all have labels, yes. I like to use the label God. Some people like the label spirit. Some people like the label source, creator, all the things. I feel like people that are more into spirituality than religion per se, like to use, source. All right. So forgiveness comes out and it's number 38. So the spiritual assistance you're going to get through this lunar node transit, it's going to allow you to forgive something or someone, maybe yourself. Again, it's kind of the energy that I'm getting. The hope card is on the bottom. And let's pull some higher self guidance for Vanessa. We have in the flow, everything is smooth sailing. Things could go quickly during this time, but a lot of times when we see the in the flow card, Vanessa, it's this energy of like you feel like you're in the wrong place at the wrong time, and it's more like spirit saying, "No, you're exactly where you're supposed to be, and what's happening right now is what's supposed to be happening." All right, I'm going to leave that there. I hope that was helpful. All right, so now we have Sandra. Get Sandra's ticket ready. All right, Sandra, there's yours. Going in the bucket. I know you said hi to me earlier. Thank you. All right, North Node, the uncomfortableness. We have acceptance. I'm learning to accept the things that I cannot change. It's definitely giving like release of control, but it's going to be release of control in a spiritual situation, in a Pisces situation. It could have something to do with your twin journey. Let's look at South Node. We have failure. I understand that a mistake is only opportunity to learn. So that again, same thing. And most of us are going to feel that. Most of us are going to feel that because we beat the shit out of ourselves. We are constantly beating ourselves up internally. We're talking down to ourselves. If we're trying to manifest something, we're like, no, that can't possibly happen. Who am I for that to happen? Right. So some of us, of course, do that more than others, Sandra. But I feel like with the South Node moving into Virgo, that's going to be what you like what helps you move forward. All right, let's look at challenges. You have a North Node 28. Is that 28 degrees? Regret comes out. I know that I cannot change the past, so that could be some challenges. You could feel like you failed something in the past. And you've been beating yourself up about that. And you know what? That could be like a job, that could be a career, that could be like, I don't know, life. Like maybe you feel like I made the wrong career choice. Maybe you feel like I married the wrong person. That could be like a marriage, right? Like I failed at my marriage, something like that, right? It's some big feeling of some type of failure. One, not true, right? That's just you beating yourself up. You had some lesson to learn. It went down the way it was supposed to go down. But you have some feeling like something failed, you didn't do something, you didn't meet some requirement, something, and you're going to struggle with not beating yourself up about that and letting that energy go, taking the lesson and implement. Okay, here's another thing, guys. If you feel like you've done something wrong, because I always tell people there's no such thing as a mistake. There's just not, okay? Your soul came down here to learn lessons, and whatever detours you take on this path, it's because your soul wanted to learn something else. Okay. So there's no such thing. Okay. But can you cause delays and stuff? Yes, absolutely. But if you're, I lost it. Loneliness on the bottom. I was going to say, like, if you're beating yourself up and you're just talking down, I got it. You're talking down to yourself and you're not, it's like you can't implement the lesson. It's like it happened in vain because you can't implement what you've learned because you didn't learn it because you're still beating yourself up about it. You see what I'm trying to say here? All right. Sandra, spiritual guidance. The kindness card, big confirmation. Be kind to yourself. Be kind to yourself. All right. Higher self guidance. Wise leader, you are a beacon for others. All right, be kind to yourself, Sandra, because if you're beating yourself up or you're being too hard on yourself about something, someone like, let's say, and I'm not trying to like be a whatever here, but I don't know, maybe I am. Let's say it's your children. Like maybe your children are watching and they're like, man, mom beat herself up because she went through a divorce. So now I'm married and I'm married to this person that I need a divorce, but I can't divorce this person because mom beat herself up. You see what I'm trying to say here? And I'm just using all of these as examples. I'm not trying to say that this is what's happening, anything like that. I'm just trying to show you that someone's watching you break generational curses, and if you don't break them then they will continue on, and then your children and your children's children and your children's children's children will have to try to break these generational curses, and you're already almost there, so why leave it now, right? All right, I hope that was helpful. Michelle, lunar nodes. Thank you, Sandra. All right, Michelle, here we go. North Node, the uncomfortableness. Let's look at that first. We have grief. I understand that losing something is an important or is an opportunity to appreciate it. Pisces, spirituality. The opposite of that would be materialistic. You could be grieving something that's materialistic. That could be like a type of life. Like maybe you become more of a minimalist, right? Something like that. All right, South Node. What needs to be left behind? Two cards come out. Trust and worry. Ooh, ooh, ooh. It's that saying. It's that saying. Your faith has to be bigger than your fear. Your faith has to be bigger than your fear. You can't have faith and worry at the same time. You can't trust and worry at the same time. It's moving from Libra to Virgo. So South Node in Virgo, you're going to have to stop over analyzing to the point of extreme worry. Do you do that, Michelle? Like, you're going to have to stop doing that. All right, challenges that you may experience with this nodal transit. Again, two cards, peace and balance. I'm a being of love and I release all negative energy. Balance says, I bring a state of perfect harmony into my world and I do so without judgment. Ooh, it's the judgment. Do you judge yourself harshly? Courage is on the bottom. I find the inner strength to face fear with confidence. Big confirmation there. All right, let's look at your spiritual support. Came out right away. The Be Strong card. So I'm getting a little bit of a message with this one too. It's more of, you see how he's balancing on his toe? And it just would seem so painful, right? I always think of Tim's toe whenever I see that card. We haven't seen Tim in a while, have we? Divine Masculines, going through it. But the Be Strong card, I feel like, Michelle, is kind of telling me, like, normally I feel like a lot of pain with this card. Normally I feel like, oh my God, this is so hard to balance on this freaking toe, right? But I'm not getting that this time with this energy. It's almost like you're being lifted up. It's spiritual guidance card. So it's like, I'm holding you up. I'm not holding, it's spirit. So it's like spirit's holding you up. So it's like you're capable of doing anything type of energy. All right, let's do higher self guidance for Michelle. Look at this, protected by angels. You are cherished by angels. On the bottom, unknown territory. You're exactly where you need to be. All right, Michelle, I hope that was helpful. Sean L, hello. Michelle says, I do feel that spirit is holding me up. I felt that strongly for the past few months. Same. I keep telling people, God's got me. God's got me. And the more I surrender, the more I come into alignment without, fighting, screaming, and kicking, the more he's got me. So yeah, totally get it. I hit a button, y'all. Sorry. All right, Diana. Diana is next. Diana, say hi to me in the comments. I have Dream, Sequa, Jenny. Did we add Sean? Is it Shan? Sean? Oh, we have Pooja. Where's Pooja? Oh, I hope Pooja is here. feel like that happens every time, and then I get to her and she has to leave us and I cry. We have Sarah on YouTube. I didn't see Sarah either. And I'm gonna say Shan. Thank you, Diana. Sweet. All right, let's get Diane. Look at me. I'm remembering. See, I was organized and I'm remembering this time. Look at me go. I told my moderators today, I said, it's been like a month here at Sister's Recovery House, right? It's almost like a rehab, I feel like, for my broken heart, right? But I feel like the fog is clearing, right? Like I feel like I don't know, when you're in a toxic karmic relationship, um, you know, there's a lot of narcissism, there's a lot of, attacks, and it's like your brain just starts to shut down, you know what I mean? And it's like I feel like I got to where I just couldn't retain anything. I couldn't keep anything in there. I started to lose track of like my schedule and I mean all of it, just all of it. So here it is, a month at Sisters, and I feel like the fog is clearing. I feel like I can easily set schedules. Like I've set the whole month of January already. So it's like I'm totally, I don't know. It's just like the gate has opened. I'm free. I don't know. But yeah, I was telling my moderators today, it's like the fog has cleared. All right, Diana, in the bowl you go. Let's do it a little more so we can see them when we go to draw them out. All right, North Node, the uncomfortableness, Diana, that's what we're looking at first. The change card comes out. I understand that nothing can grow or evolve without movement. So North Node moving into Pisces, this is going to have something to do with your spiritual activities or your spiritual practices. Maybe you're thinking about starting some spiritual practices, but you haven't quite got into them. Maybe they feel uncomfortable to you for whatever reason. But that's what's going to be changing with the North Node moving into Pisces. All right, Diana, let's look at South Node. Energies that you're leaving behind. Energies you're leaving behind. We have the humor card. I choose to focus on the lighter side of life. So again, that energy of we're all beating ourselves up, right? Very collective, very strong. It's going to be for both masculine and feminine energies, right? So with the South Node going from Libra into Virgo, it's going to be that energy of we're no longer overthinking anything. We're no longer over analyzing. We're no longer like beating ourselves up. And Diana, you definitely have the analytical brain, right? It's like you deal with the numbers and the business aspects of the world. So it's like you are going to go more towards spiritual practices and less into like the physicalness of things, right? All right, let's look at what the challenge may be with the nodal transit. For Diana, we have envy. I am the same as everybody, but with different challenges. You could feel like something is harder for you in the next 2.5 years than maybe other people. I think it's really going to be your spiritual practices, or maybe like it's maybe you start to try to tap into your spiritual abilities, and it could be like some people. It seems like things just kind of come to them. For you, there may be some type of like challenge. And it's going to be because your logical mind, right? Your logical mind wants to keep things logical. All right, let's pull some spiritual guidance for Diana. Be discerning comes out. Let go on the bottom. Seek enlightenment. Let's pull a higher self guidance card. Discovering truth. You stand in the light of truth. All right, Diana, I'm going to leave that there. I hope that was helpful. Dream Sequa. Dream Sequa is next. Dream Sequa, say hi to me in the comments, please. Dream Sequa has the angel answers on their way. She won our second giveaway this month. Guys, Dream Sequa has her own YouTube channel that she is trying to grow. In case she hasn't told you, she's also on TikTok and has some beautiful, beautiful messages over on TikTok as well. Guys, so yeah, show Dream Sequa some support. When you have time, click those buttons for, watch those videos. It definitely helps all of us in our healing journey, right? All right, Dream Sequa, North Node. Starting out with the uncomfortableness first. And I think, is it okay if I tell them that we're thinking about doing a, we're not thinking about it, we're doing it. Guys, me and Dream Sequa have we have a date on the 28th, so we can discuss it a little further. But we are in discussions to have a collaboration on January 11th, which is the nodal transit day. So I'm super, super excited about that, right? So I'm hoping everything goes well and we can stick to the plan, right? Universal, spiritual, psychic readings, prayers for everyone. Welcome. All right, Dream Sequa, here we go. The uncomfortableness of the North Node. We have acceptance. I'm learning to accept the things that I cannot change. Again, moving into Pisces. So things you can't change that have to do with spirituality. It could be the journey that you're on or the type of awakening that you're having. All right, South Node moving into Virgo. We have gratitude. I'm thankful for this life and the opportunities that it presents. There's something about being present is kind of the message that I caught there. So if you're over analyzing things, then you could be like stuck in your head, stuck in the future, worried about something that hasn't happened yet. And you could also be like over analyzing, like, did I do that thing from the past right? Like, did I make the right move from the past energy, right? So it's like stuck in the past, not able to let that thing go. So there's definitely this energy here of having gratitude in the present, being in the present, not overthinking anything in the present. All right, let's look at what the challenges may be for Dream Sequa. The failure card comes back out. I understand that a mistake is only an opportunity to learn. I feel like Sandra got that card. So that's that energy of where maybe you feel like you made a mistake of some sort, and you're beating yourself up about it. And it's definitely giving that energy again of like you could be breaking generational curses. So if you're stuck on I've something failed, whether it was a marriage, a relationship, a job, a career, whatever, then it's like you could be passing that generational curse on to your children, your children's children, your children's children's children. So it's like stop beating yourself up. Understand that your soul came down here to learn lessons and it's on a journey, it's on a path. Archangel Camille, this is unconditional love. Unconditional love. Love yourself unconditionally as well, Dream Sequa. All right. Higher self guidance. Miracles. Expect the wondrous to emerge. Distant thunder, clear the air was on the bottom. All right. Thank you, Dream Sequa. I hope that was helpful. Jenna. Jenna is next on my list. Sandra says, Diana, you are a list champion. Absolutely. Ali on Facebook, welcome. There's Jenna. Thank you, Dream Sequa. All right, Jenna, here's your little ticket. It's going in the bucket. Guys, Jenna was our very first giveaway winner ever for PLR back in, I think it would have been 2020, right? Maybe 2021. And then she was the first winner for the December giveaways as well. How cool is that? All right, Jenna, here we go. Guys, if you're wondering what you're playing for tonight, we're doing a birth chart interpretation reading. This is a $60 astrology birth chart consultation reading that I offer in my Etsy shop and over on our website. It's where I look at all of your houses, all of your planets. We look at the nodes, we look at your rising. And then I have recently started to add the most challenging aspects you may face and the more positive aspects that you have. So if you're looking to learn and understand about your birth chart, and you don't happen to win tonight, you can find that over in my Etsy shop and our personal PLR website. All right, Jenna, here we go. The uncomfortableness first. We have service. I feel good when I can help others. You do feel good when you can help others, but it's something about having the opportunity to help others. Spirit's going to require you maybe to open yourself up even more than you already do. And there could be something about confidence when it comes to helping others, Jenna. And that could be something you're going to have to overcome with North Node moving into Pisces. All right, South Node energy, please. So we have patience. I accept that everything happens in divine order. I feel like Virgo patience can go both ways. Some Virgos are super patient and they can wait years and years and years for things to come to fruition. And some Virgos are like, no, I got to have it right now. I got to know right now, right? Maybe you don't got to have it right now, but at least Virgo has to know right now. So there's something about that that you're going to be leaving in the past. Any of like this inclination, like feeling like you have to know how something is going to turn out. All right, Jenna, let's see. What are the challenges that you may face? We have the envy card coming back out. I'm the same as everybody, but with different challenges. I feel like you are waiting for something. You're super patient for it. You could see other people start to receive whatever it is that you're waiting for, and you're like, what the, like, why can't I get mine, right? It's giving that type of energy. Discipline is going to be on the bottom. All right, let's do a spiritual guidance card. Comes right out. We have Archangel Sakil. It's the infinity sign. It's the twin flame. It's the Archangel of forgiveness. There could be some forgiveness towards counterpart energy, especially if that's what you're waiting for. All right, higher self guidance. We have grounding, go deep, explore your roots. Choosing your path, all is possible, is on the bottom. Jenna, I feel like there's something here about waiting for twin energy, and it's like you're having to forgive. All right, I'm just going to start spitting some examples here, okay? These are just examples. Jenna, maybe your twin left a karmic energy. And maybe it's been a while since they left that karmic energy. And maybe you had an expectation during that time that did not come to fruition. Maybe your twin is off learning their own lessons, right? In their own journey. And there's something about needing to forgive them for not meeting your expectations. There's also something about needing to forgive yourself for even having the expectations. Go deep, explore your roots is definitely going to be the guidance, and it's going to be about connecting to that counterpart energy within. All right, I'm going to leave that there. I hope that was helpful. All right, Pooja. It is Pooja's turn. Let me know that you're still here, Pooja. Excuse me. So sorry. All right, Pooja, let me know that you waited so very patiently. And here's our list, the remainder, right? Is that it after that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, we still have room for one more. Let's see. Oh, I didn't see Ali on Facebook. So now we're full, right? So now list is closed. All right. All right. Do we see? There's a Pooja. There's Pooja. Because we did have one set of calls. Tammy on Facebook. Let me know if you guys see her. Unfortunately, Tammy's in Canada. I knew it was gonna happen too. I just knew it. I probably manifested it. My stinking thinking. But yeah, like I went to go send the packages off, and it was just, way too much for me. So I'm hoping to offer her a reading in exchange. So if you guys see her, let me know. I did send an email. All right, Pooja, here we go. We made it this time, Pooja. All right, so first thing we're looking at is the North Node. What becomes uncomfortable? What becomes uncomfortable for Pooja? Ooh, we have the Honesty card. I can't always expect the truth from others, but I can expect the truth from myself. So again, North Node moving into Pisces. So it's like you're going to have to start telling yourself some hard truths when it comes to your spirituality or your spiritual journey, your spiritual lessons, something like that. All right, let's look at South Node for Puja. South Node, this is what your energy you're going to be leaving behind. Abundance. I'm a limitless being and I can manifest whatever I desire in the physical reality. Virgo is the logical mind. So, with the South Node moving into Virgo, you're going to start manifesting by being more illogical. You're going to stop trying to figure out, like, let's say you're trying to manifest money and you're like, okay, I'm going to manifest by I'm going to get a raise at work. Stop doing that. Just manifest the money. It doesn't matter how it gets there. Stop trying to figure out like how it happens. That's not the point. The point is the goal, what it is that you want, right? All right, let's see. What is the change, or I'm sorry, the challenge? The challenge that you may experience, Puja, as the nodes transit, we have doubt coming out. I release the need to know all the answers. So big confirmation there. Stop over analyzing what you're doing in the mind. Stop overthinking. All right, let's pull some spiritual guidance for Puja. Look at that. Be free. Be free, Puja. And higher self to close it out. I feel like when you do that, like when this South Node starts helping you not have to have all the answers, you're definitely going to feel this energy of freedom when you don't have to have every single detail. You know what I mean? All right, valiant courage, take action with passion. All right, Pooja, I'm going to leave that right there. I hope that was helpful. Thank you for waiting so patiently, Pooja. All right, guys, let's see. Where are we at? I can't read my own handwriting. Sarah, Sarah on YouTube. Thank you, Michelle. Sarah on YouTube, say hi to me. Sean on YouTube, say hi to me. And Ollie on Facebook, say hi to me in the comments. Let's see who are still here. We have 3 left, guys. 3 left. And then we're going to do the drawing. Please remember, you do have to be here in order to win the drawing. Do you guys know why I do that? It makes my view duration go through the roof. All right. Thank you, Pooja. There's Sarah on YouTube. Ollie's here too. All right, let's do Sarah's first. So we're looking for Sean. That's the only one I'm not seeing. All right, so Sarah on YouTube. First one is going to be North Node. What becomes uncomfortable for you? What becomes uncomfortable for Sarah? Sarah on YouTube. The health situation. I will honor the physical vessel that enshrines my soul. Ooh. Okay, so North Node moving into Pisces. Pisces, the house, 12th house, house of surrender, house of spirituality. You're putting something in your body. You're putting something in your body that is not good. I mean, I smoke the weed, so I'm not trying to be like judgmental here. Okay, like spirit is always on me. Like Rosa, put the bowl down. Okay, I can't help it. I love the THC. Okay, but I feel like whatever it is, something needs to be moderated. You're putting something in there that maybe is causing like a disconnect. My ears just started ringing loudly. But like maybe you're not able to get the message because of something that you're putting into your body. And this doesn't have to be like drugs, booze. It could be like a bad diet. You know what else it could be? Are you ready for this? It could be bad energy, negative energy. Like maybe Sarah, you are in an environment like I was just saying that I had to get myself out of because the environment itself was toxic, negative, right? And like if you're allowing that into your body, you're allowing that into your space, right? It could be that energy as well. All right, let's look at South Node. South Node going into Virgo. What are you leaving behind? We have the purpose card. I know what I'm here to do. Okay, so most likely you struggle with your purpose. By the way, Sarah, I do have a find your purpose using your birth chart reading and my Etsy shop. So if that's something you're interested in, links in the description box. However, I feel like you struggle to know what your purpose is or how to follow it or how to like not mingle, that's not the right word, merge, like how to merge your purpose with your everyday career, your everyday job, something like that. There's something here again. So South Node in Virgo is you're leaving behind all the overthinking. So you could be overthinking what your purpose is. All right, what is the challenge or obstacle that Sarah may have with the lunar node transit? We have relationships. I'm attracted to those people who serve my higher good. Okay, so with the south node leaving Libra, which is relationships, and then of course that Pluto transit that we just experienced once in our lifetime transit tells me that you just closed out a karmic relationship, and or maybe more than one, because I said ships. But it's very possible that there's something still lingering. There's something that you're still holding on to. As the transits move, you're really going to have to let go of those relationships. All right, let's do some spiritual guidance for Sarah. We have be accommodating. It's giving me you're causing some resistance. It's going to be whatever you're holding on to. Probably has something to do with that relationship. Seek enlightenment was on the bottom. All right, higher self to close it out. Cleansing waters, purification activates vibrant life force. Something you're holding on to, most likely a relationship, is holding you down and could make you feel like your own life force is dwindling down. That's what was happening to me and that energy that I was in. And that's what I was talking about earlier, where I feel like the fog is finally clearing. I'm finally starting to heal. It's like I've found some type of freedom, right? All right. I hope that reading was helpful, Sarah. All right, so next we have Sean on YouTube. Did I make Sarah's ticket? Oh no. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I didn't make her ticket. See, I was just bragging, talking crap. All right. Sarah on YouTube. Guys, you do have to be present when I pull the winner. If the person is not here, I will just keep pulling until the person is here. All right, so now we have Sean on YouTube. Thank you, Sarah. There is Twitch. Oh, no, we don't need any cheap viewers on Twitch, but thank you. All right. And then we're going to make Ollie number 11. We'll go ahead and write his out. All right, Sean on YouTube. Are you ready? Here we go. First thing I'm looking at is North Node, the uncomfortableness. What is about to get uncomfortable for you? Is it Sean or Shan? So give me a 1 if it's Sean or 2 if it's Shan. Because that's going to drive me bonkers. Or 3 if it's neither. I called Starluva for 4 years. Sister came in here to help me. We did a music and tarot night, and I was like, Star Leva or Star Luva, and she was like, no, that's Leva, you know, Star Leva. I was like, oh man. All right, here we go. What the uncomfortableness, North Node, adversity. I accept that challenges are the best way to learn. And there's actually like a third eye um picture. So the North Node moving into the 12th house, Sean, you could feel like you have a, like you're struggling. You could be having a third eye awakening, like a brow chakra awakening, the third eye between the eyebrows. And as the North Node is moving into Pisces, that could be okay. So what happens when we have third eye awakenings? So your third eye is where you receive the downloads, where you receive the information. A lot of times when people experience third eye or like the brow chakra activation, you start to see things. You start to see things, and that could cause sometimes some challenges and some struggles, especially if you have fear, you know, when you see things. I know I do. All right, so now let's look at South Node. South Node for, did we decide, is it Sean or Shan? I'm going to go with Shan. Courage. I find the inner strength to face fear with confidence. So big confirmation, right? And I think that what you're leaving behind is just the idea that things have to be like 3D physical, right? I think things are going to become much more spiritual. All right, let's do challenge or obstacle that you may face. We have empathy. I'm open to seeing both sides of the situation. So again, you're used to seeing things very material, very physical, and it may start being more spiritual. All right, let's pull some spiritual guidance. Ooh, I almost dropped it. Seek within. You could be going through, I almost said time traveling, but I don't know. It's more of like a portal energy, but I mean, you could could be doing something with time traveling. Who knows, right? All right, let's do some higher self guidance. All right, here we go. I would like my third eye to open. I believe that is what's about to happen. And we all want it to happen until it starts happening. And then we're like, ah. All right. Breakthrough or breaking trail. A breakthrough is at hand came out, and Journey by Moonlight, Believe in Magic. So more confirmation of that. Journey by Moonlight is like in the darkness, and Believe in Magic is like believe in things that maybe you can't see, or maybe you're seeing for the first time. Navigating by the stars, follow your bliss is on the bottom. All right. Definitely sensing huge third eye activation. All right, I hope that was helpful. Ali on Facebook, you are next. Let me know that you're still here and waited so very patiently. Last one, guys. Last one. Oh, rosemary oil for protection, Miss L says. Thank you, Miss L. All right, Ali. All right, so here's your name on the little ticket. I don't know if you guys can see them in the bucket. Here we go. So, Ali, the first thing I'm looking at is what's making you uncomfortable. As the North Node moves into Pisces, what is the uncomfortable energy you're going to be dealing with? We have pride. I love myself and I see myself in everyone. You could be dealing with some self-esteem issues. You could be, okay, so if you're on this type of awakening, which most likely you are, and my energy has drawn you to me, like minds, right? We're having the same experiences. Our soul is on the same type of journey, right? But you could be struggling with some self-esteem issues. And as the North Node moves into Pisces, you could really start to learn who you are on a more spiritual aspect. Like you start to realize how much power God has given you in this lifetime, God, spirit, source, whatever label you got to put there, but that you've brought with you into this lifetime for this purpose. You see what I'm trying to say? So there's something here about being pride. Spirit doesn't necessarily like prideful energy, but being confident in who you are, right? All right, let's look at South Node, the energy that you're leaving behind. With the South Node moving into Virgo, we have perseverance. I know that I can do whatever I set my mind to. So I think it's actually going to help you a little bit, the South Node being in Virgo, um, because most likely you could have been making things too hard on yourself, maybe, possibly, especially when it comes to like relationships, because that South Node was in the seventh house of Libra. But as it moves into Virgo, it's giving this energy of like pushing through something that maybe was a struggle for you to push through before. And Virgo, the sixth house is also the house of daily routine. So it's like you could pick up some um, new spiritual practices, like daily practices that could help you persevere or push through, right? All right, let's look at what the challenges may be for Ali. What are the challenges you may experience with this nodal transit? We have the happiness card. I'm aware that being happy means that I'm on the right path. You could have been struggling. I feel like everybody struggled with happiness in general. 2024, it was just a very tough year. The cosmos were not necessarily friendly, but it was one of those years where it was like this had to be done so that we can move forward. So you could be stepping into more of a happier time, or doing more practices again that are helping you persevere, but also helping you feel more joy and happiness. Definitely. The worry card is on the bottom. So it kind of tells me that maybe you're a worry wart, or like you over worry already as it is, right? All right, let's do some angel inspiration for spiritual support. Spiritual support. We have Greet the Dawn. So I do get this energy of spiritual practices. Greet the Dawn is the card. This is called Angel Inspiration by, I think it's Kim Dreyer. Miss L actually gifted me these. But the meaning in the card says that Spirit expects you to wake up early. Spirit expects you to greet the dawn, wake up early. Those early morning hours are going to be the best for you to have your spiritual connection. All right, let's do. And if you already do that, that could be confirmation. All right, higher self guidance. Begin now. Take your first step. On the bottom, rejuvenating rain, clear the past and heal the present. All right, Ali, I'm going to leave that right there. I hope that reading was helpful. And that's it, guys. That's the last one. It is time to draw for our giveaway. I'm so excited. Ollie says, wow, I'm relating very much. I love it. Make sure to give me a follow, Ollie, if you haven't already. All right, guys, let's count them. Let's make sure. We'll go over them again. So I have Sandra. I have Vanessa. I have Ollie. I have Sherry. Pooja. Jenna. And guys, for those of you that are doing the winter solstice ritual, don't forget to burn your first paper today. All right. I also have a Dream Sequa. Diana. Michelle. Sarah. and Sean on YouTube. All right, guys, here we go. Ready? Remember, we're doing birth chart consultation. It's a $60 value in my Etsy shop. This is about an hour, hour and a half reading where I go over your birth chart. All right, guys, here we go. If I got one, make sure it's just one. Dream Sequa. Dream Sequa, that's two. That's two in 1 month. Guys, I secretly wanted Dream Sequa to win. I've already started her chart. All right, congratulations, Dream Sequa. I'm so happy for you. Oh my goodness. Oh, me and Dream Sequel have so much getting ready to happen and start in our journey. I'm so excited to be collaborating with her. But yes, guys, everyone give her a big round of applause. Congratulations, Dream Sequel, my moderator, my newest moderator. I'm so happy. Thank you, everyone who participated, everyone who's new. Please hit that join, follow, subscribe button, all of that good stuff. I will be back on Tuesday. On Tuesday, I think I'm going to play with the algorithm a little bit more because we are reaching the end of December and we've been vertical streaming all of December. So I've been super excited to check out those analytics, right? And make sure that, um, um, that the vertical is working for us. If not, I'm going to change it out and we'll go back to the more widescreen landscape layout because that's the one I kind of like myself. All right, guys, I'm going to wrap it up. If you see me live on Tuesday doing the astrology for the zodiacs, I'm sorry, doing the tarot for the zodiacs, come join me. Say hi to me in the comments. If you don't see me live, don't worry. I will put timestamps in the description box so you can check the description box for those timestamps. Help you get through that video a lot faster. All right, guys, I'm wrapping it up. I love y'all. I will see everyone Tuesday, Thursday night for sure. Make sure all the new people hit the follow, join, subscribe button. Make sure you hit your notification bells to all as well. We're going to be talking Capricorn new moon here soon. And we're also going to be doing the January twin flame current energy update very soon. So have those notification bells set to all. I love y'all. And I'm always, always sending you abundant love and light on your journey. Thank you, guys. Thank you, moderators. Have a good night, everyone.